Yo, just know the whole rap game is weird. Thug was complaining that everybody was sending him money, but Gunna didn't. My thing is, why are all these men sending other men money like this? I don't know if this is, like, what type of culture is this, man? I don't know, man. I thought people were spending money on their generational wealth and like the actual family. But the way it worked in the game, I guess these men just be sending each other money, giving each other chains, and buying each other clothes, and I don't know, man. It's weird. But apparently Drake sent Young Thug $1 million when he came home, and paid for some of his lawyer fees, or all of them. I don't know. But that sounds like some sugar baby, sugar daddy shit. I don't know what's going on. It's cool to give to your brother and stuff, but come on, there's levels to this, man. Like, Lil Baby gave Thug money, Future did, you know what I'm saying? But Gunna didn't. But if I'm Gunna, and I'm in Gunna's shoes, and I'm under YSL, which is Young Thug's label, Young Thug is still technically getting paid from Gunna. So if I'm Gunna, why would I send him money? Especially if you're talking about behind my back, and even, in front of everybody saying I'm a rat. It's not good for Gunna's look, and you destroying Gunna's. You're trying to destroy Gunna's look, but Gunna's actually, like, I don't know. He's just masterfully weaving all these combinations Thug is throwing, and everybody still loves Gunna. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody, but I'm just saying, like, most people still listen to his music, at least. But I'll just say, man, I have a feeling that Thug is working with the government. And I'm just saying that because what guy in his right mind would talk that much on the cell phone? Especially the jail cell phone, where they know that it's being recorded. If you smart, or not even smart, just like aware of how the system works, you know that everything's recorded. And if you look in the past, things leak from the jails all the times. So I'm not saying Thug is dumb, but damn, like, did he not know everything was gonna get leaked? I think he did. So it goes to show that there's a possibility that Thug might be tapped, to be honest, because it just don't make sense. I know for me, if I went to jail and all that, I'll be careful of what I say on the phones. I wouldn't be doing the most. But Thug did the most, and then some. So at this point, we got to call a spade, man. I think Thug might be a little bit more connected than we think he is. And I'm saying connected to the law, to where he is going to protect himself at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Thug's going to protect himself at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And I think this whole YSL thing is a psyop, bro. Like, if you really think about it, watch that movie Who Cloned Tyrone, but all this street stuff is just a distraction. All this celebrity drama and killings and gossip is all taken away from the fact that in a few years, AI is going to take most of the jobs, and that the whole economy is going to look different, and that you're missing out on investments. We have to learn what's distractions. And that's why in these last days, you have to focus on where you're going. You know what I'm saying? You want to go to heaven, you want to have a relationship with God, focus on those things. Because I ain't gonna lie, this whole Thug situation teaches a lot of lessons about loyalty, about respect, about people gossiping. Like, I feel like everybody got a Young Thug in their family or in a close group. Because you always got that one person that's going to be cool with you, smile in your face. It could be even be your parents. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, somebody that you really love and close to. They can be smiling in your face, but once they get on that cell phone, they are gossiping about who? You. They are gossiping about you. They're slandering you. They're making fun of you. And some of this stuff is jokes. You can't take everything personal, of course, and you have to have forgiveness. But at the same time, I would think most of us don't want a person that's gossiping and talking down on us. You know what I'm saying? We want somebody that's going to uplift us. So that's why, it's good to use your words for encouragement and positivity, not to condemn or slander somebody. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I thought could have been saying some real stuff on them phones, but the way he was talking about people was just ridiculous. I mean, he was saying Glorilla's very ugly, but recently he actually was saying that she's beautiful. So you can definitely tell that Thug he monikers snake and spider and all that. He's definitely a snake, because he's definitely wishy-washy on what he be saying and what he be thinking. And, you know, I do feel for him, because being in jail, he probably, you know, he was bored, obviously. He had nobody. He just wanted to be entertained, and gossiping is entertaining for him. That's what feeds his spirit. What feeds yours, though? You know what I'm saying? But I just hope Thug gets exposed, and he already is. But I don't know if people should forgive him so easily, just because you just don't know, man. Like, with Thug, I wouldn't, if I was industry people, I probably wouldn't trust him, bro. But it's because, I mean, I would just think he's working for the feds, man. All that stuff he's talking, it just gives like he's working with the feds. And even when he was in the interrogation room, he over here talking about like, yo, I'm gonna tell you guys what you want to hear, just to make sure this don't get out. He told him that straight up. Like, he told interrogators, I'll tell you guys what you want, but just make sure this don't get out, because he don't want it to mess up his image. Which goes to show you that rap is an image, okay? It's a pay-for-play system. He even talked about streaming robots, that the AI robots that stream your music. He was talking about that to get a #1. Everything's a fake. Everything is a lie. That you see is a lie. They paying for #1s. They are paying for the image, for the protection. It's all an illusion. And a lot of these people, they working with the government. The government is the one that wants to pollute the society, so you guys are not focused on what you should be focused on. You know what I'm saying? That's why back in the day, in the Roman times, they had Roman Colosseums where people used to fight, and they used to go to war and kill animals and kill other people to keep you distracted from the fact that the government is doing stuff under your nose. So once they keep you distracted on entertainment and BS, that's when they finesse every time. But y'all be peaceful. Y'all pray to God, give all glory to him. Pray for the sermon these last days, and I'm out.